This video blog assignment asked us to do three things. One is our own personal golden rule of counseling and how you can participate in self-care while still being an advocate. One is at least one Bible verse, and last but not least, one action that you'd be willing to take. As far as the golden rule in self-care, I think the biggest thing is making sure that you take a Sabbath into the economy of your day-to-day operations. I think that is probably one of the biggest things. That, and remember the watchman of Ezekiel, that once you have shared with somebody the truth or insights, then you really have transferred responsibility for taking action to them. I like the definition as it was defined in the article of developing an equitable opportunities to access resources. I think that is one of the keys that we have to understand, is that it's equitable. It doesn't mean that if you have the opportunity, the right to exercise it is yours. As far as the verses go, I think there's two very big verses that will apply to the social justice. One, of course, that everybody's probably thought of is Micah 6:8. But the other one I think is found in Leviticus 25, and that's the concept of the year of Jubilee, where there is an equalizing and return of properties and economic possibilities to each family. I think that is one of the things that will make things work if this had actually been applied in the nation of Israel. The golden rules, I think some of the things are basically concepts, really. One is the fact that we recognize that we are part of the fallen individuals and that our reasoning can be fallen. Just because we think it's right doesn't mean it is. I think another golden rule is the image of God being placed in each individual, and of course Romans 3:23, which states that all have sinned, and John 3:16 statement that God is in love with all of them. And of course, I've already mentioned Ezekiel 33. And remember that we all have the free will and will be able to give an account. And we can't take over somebody's free will. God chose not to, and we can't either. At least one action that we would be willing to take towards social justice, I think it would come down in the area of economic justice and providing equal opportunities for education and the ability to access those things that would make it possible for them to achieve what they have set out to achieve. I'm sorry this is a bit rushed, but I've got to try to meet the deadline. Thank you.